What's up, everybody? Magic with RacingDudes.com here to watch the Grade 2 Mar Handicap at Del Mar. This is a Breeders' Cup winning year and for the turf. Got a really nice field of 11 horses going a mile and 3/8 on the turf. If you want to watch the replay along with me as I analyze it in the moment, click the box right up here. You can do the split screen, watch the replay while checking out my analysis of this race. Gold Phoenix, the defending champion, is back in this spot. He is my top pick. He's the co-5-2 favorite right now with the 9 Planetario horse that won 2 back in the Grade 3 San Capistrano going a mile and 3/4 at Santa Anita Park, but went to the Grade 1 United Nations last out at Monmouth Park, and maybe he didn't like shipping, maybe he just didn't like the track at Monmouth Park, but he didn't really show up with much of an effort. But the bettors really liking him here in this spot. The 6 Awfully Naughty was a horse that I like. Umberto Rispoli, the jockey, was unfortunately injured Thursday, got into a spill where the horse was fine. Rispoli got transported to the hospital. He's off of his mounts right now, but hopefully he'll be back soon and feeling strong. But Awfully Naughty had won 2 straight this year at Santa Anita Park before finishing second in the San Juan Capistrano to Planetario. Cathkin Peak, another Phil D'Amato horse in here, also Irish bred like the 10 Gold Phoenix. This is the horse that this is the horse that Umberto Rispoli is supposed to be riding because Frisu is going to be in the saddle. But a horse that Cathkin Peak does show up quite often at Del Mar. Showed up in the Grade 2 Del Mar mile last year to finish 3rd. Also in Eddie Reed Stakes, finished 3rd last year. So does well in this spot. Awfully Naughty, ridden by Mike Smith. Gold Phoenix is actually picking up Juan Hernandez because his last jockey, Hector Barrios, riding Planetario. Lots of jockeys switching around, going around. They're all in the gate. They're off. So 3 turns at Del Mar, which means horses like Gold Phoenix, Planetario stuck out there. They either need to go or they need to take back because that far turn for the first time is going to come up quickly. Azul Coast looks like he wants to go towards the front. He's going to be up there with Crosby Beach, and then you've got the 7 911 Turbo, who's riding a 4-race win streak for Neil Drysdale. He's in a really great spot. He also, by the way, that horse had a win over this course in distance last time out versus allowance horses, so big step up in class, but you gotta like a horse with a lot of confidence. Gold Phoenix is towards the rear. Planetario is kind of mid-pack. He's sitting in a good spot. He's in the clear, so that's always a good thing to see. This pace is going pretty slow. 24-3 was the opening quarter. I know in the Pacific Classic they had trouble showing the times, but they're showing them now 48, just under 48-4, so 48-3. So a sensible spot. Crosby Beach, a long shot. I don't think a lot of people had a ton of faith in doing much in this race. Azul Coast, Bob Baffer said we'll know on the backstretch whether or not he's a turf horse. He's trying for the first time, and they couldn't really find a spot for him, Baffer said, because he knew he wasn't good enough for the Pacific Classic, so they decided to try the turf here. Planetario is sitting in a great position in 4th, 911 Turbo in 3rd, none above the law up close. Gold Phoenix doing well at the rear with Cathkin Peak. They're starting to bunch up now heading into this far turn for the second time. Awfully Naughty launching his bid right now. That's a Mike Smith move. Awfully Naughty launching his bid into the far turn. He's going to go 4 wide. Still a lot to do for Gold Phoenix at the rear there, as well as Cathkin Peak. They're going to be some of the last horses to move. Win the day looking for room on the rail. It's anybody's race at the top of the lane here. 911 Turbo's got the lead, but they are all coming after him, including Planetario. Gold Phoenix broke free, and Gold Phoenix is gone. And Gold Phoenix, right there, they passed the shoot. Gold Phoenix is going to win this race. Great efforts from Miss the Cut, Cash Equity to come up there late. Gold Phoenix back-to-back winners. Beautiful ride there. Final time, 11.5 seconds for that final furlong, if that's correct. Juan Hernandez picking up the mount. First time he's ridden this horse since the Grade 2 John Henry last October when the horse finished 3rd by a neck going a mile and a quarter at Santa Anita. So, wow, there you go. Gold Phoenix wins this race for the 2nd straight year. Last year, he exited this race to go to the John Henry, like I mentioned, the last time that Juan Hernandez had ridden him, and he finished 3rd by a neck. He was right there in a photo. So, the 6-horse field, it wasn't really to his liking. He went to the Breeders' Cup Turf at Keeneland, and maybe it was shipping outside of California. into tougher, much tougher competition, he never was really into the race. And he had Flavien Prat aboard. He just was outclassed. And I think that's kind of unfortunately where he sits again this year. He is fantastic in California. That's his third graded stakes win this year. His second at the grade 1 after, that he had the grade 1 Frank Kilrow mile, and then he had the grade 2 Eddie Reed last out, which is the local prep for this. Superb effort from him. He's a great, fantastic California horse. Good to see the Little Red Feather folks. I could hear them cheering as the horse was crossing the finish line. They do a lot of good things for the sport, including with aftercare. So glad to see them do well. I don't think this horse really has much of a chance in the Breeders' Cup turf, but it's going to be on his kind of home court in California. I don't know. If this race was at Del Mar, maybe I like him a little bit better, but good effort from him. He was the favorite. He ran well. Planetario was a horse I was trying to beat. That was the correct move. I think he was in a photo for, I'm going to guess he was around 4th there. It's hard to see. They're taking a long, hard look at the photo right now. Cash Equity was the other D'Amato in here, along with Cathkin Peak, and he was a long shot. Kent DeSormo was riding him, and he had a good closing effort, the Cash Equity did. But again, they're the California turf horses. They're running well. The top California turf trainer had 3 horses that were there in like the top 6 there. So Cathkin Peak actually doesn't make the top 5. 911 Turbo second, Cash Equity third, missed the cut, missed the board, and Planetario 5th in that spot. So wasn't a fan of Planetario in this race. I did like Gold Phoenix. Hopefully you cashed like I did. What did you think about this race? Maybe you're higher on Gold Phoenix for the Breeders' Cup turf than I am. That's okay. I love California turf horses when they're facing other California turf horses. Outside of here, things don't go too well at the Breeders' Cup. But maybe this year will be different. Tell me all of your thoughts down below in the comment section before you leave. Please like the video, subscribe to youtube.com/racingdudes. And remember, you can visit racingdudes.com for free picks for every race, every track across the country. Until next weekend for some more Breeders' Cup winning year and fun, I'm Magic. Good luck at the races. RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track. Summer's here, our picks are heating up. We want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to the Racing Dudes YouTube channel right now. Click the notification bell. You don't want to miss a single one of our awesome videos. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.